Hi, Brian here with Such a Voice, today with an important topic, the value of professionally produced demos. Why do you need them? Well, there are three primary reasons why you need demos to begin with. First, you have to have something to showcase what you're capable of doing, and that's what the demo is. It's the encapsulation of your talent, right? Secondly, the client demands it. They don't ask for a lot, right? But they need to know what you're capable of doing. It's you handing the client a piece of audio that is representative of your best work, your signature sound. Okay? And third, it is ultimately, therefore, the tool through which you get hired or you don't. So it's pretty important. Now, this breaks out in a couple of ways. There are some folks who try to make them themselves, and in some ways it kind of makes sense because, you invested in a home studio and you're recording, and so now I guess I should just record some things and string that together and make a demo out of that, right? Is some of the thinking. The problem with it is that you're not a producer just yet. Right? You can use the home studio certainly to do your auditioning and even your paid work because it's not going to need the music. It's not going to need full editing, mixing, mastering, effects, licensing. It's not going to need any of that stuff. It's just going to be your voice. But the demo, that has to have all of those elements. It needs to sound finished. It needs to do primarily two things. Impress the client and make clear what your capability and your sound actually is. And that is done through finished work. So without access to a timely, relevant library of licensed music, effects that make sense and are applicable, not extraneous, the proper interweaving of all of those elements, each one supporting the other without ever competing with each other. That is the basis and the formulation of a cohesive, unified demo that is really constructed to say, wow, that sounds amazing. And how this plays out in real life is the client's going to hear the audition. If they like it, they're going to click play on the demos to hear you in a broader context and to make sure you're the professional you say you are. If that's not what they hear, because it's homemade, bye. And I'm sorry if that sounds hard, but that's the reality of it. They're not going to take chances like that. They can't. They got to work with professionals and professionals alone. So don't cut corners. No shortcuts here. It's too important. It's too vital. It is the tool, the only tool. So make sure you invest in yourself to the point where you get professionally produced demos and get this done right. And in so doing, you will be able to succeed truly.